Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 2016's final production of High School Football Final, sponsored by Ms. Miller and Company, the Primal Insurance Group, and WBCO WQEL Radio, and CrawfordCountyNow.com. To my left, it's Lee Primal of the Primal Insurance Group. To my immediate right, it's the Honorable Jeff Reser, Mayor of Bucyrus, as our guest selector this week. To my far right, it's Roger Miller of Ms. Miller and Company. Without any further ado, we'll get started. Lee, take this away.
Thanks, Gary. My first pick goes out to Riverdale's Aiden Loveridge, and he had an absolute fantastic game. Granted, his team got beat 55-21 by Hopewell Loudon, but this young man had a game. He had 4 receptions, 46 yards, 133 yards on the ground, and 18 carries, 2 touchdowns, and he wasn't done. He played defense on top of that, had 4.5 tackles, with 4 of them being solo. So, Aiden Loveridge, thanks, man. This one's for you.
All right. Well, my first pick tonight is Mohawk. Mohawk came off a wonderful victory, 26-0. Bryce Kirian was all over the field playing offense and defense. Stacked up 168 yards just over 14 carries, over 10 yards a carry. Really good afternoon on the offensive line. But he also came through, had 4 solo tackles on defense. He's my pick. Bryce Carey, this is for you, man. Great job.
My first pick is going to go to a Seneca East player. Unfortunately, Seneca East had a really tough loss, a 46-41 loss to Carey, but my helmet sticker is going to go off to Brock Martin, and Brock's a running back, wide receiver, linebacker, and he does it all. So, and listen to these stats for Brock. Brock had 5 receptions for 101 yards. He carried the ball 20 times for 253 yards, and he had 3 touchdowns. And then on defense, he had 4 tackles, 2 of them being solos. So Brock, you had a fine game. Unfortunately, on a loss, but still a great game for you, son.
My pick goes to Colonel Crawford's Blake Trish. Blake led the Eagles to a 34-14 over Upper Sandusky. Put Colonel Crawford back in the playoffs once again. Blake started off his senior season hot and never cooled off. On Friday night, he finished on 19 carries, 206 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Blake led the N10 in rushing yardage with over 1,800 yards for the year. So, Blake Trish, congratulations, young man.
My final pick this year is actually going to go out to Upper Sandusky Shane's pack. Shane actually suffered a leg injury late in the game on this as well, but didn't stop him from racking up the stats prior. He had 1 reception for 11 yards, 22 carries for 167, but on defense is where he actually shines and where I like to see him play a lot more in college. So go to college, Shane Pack. Play football. He's a very instinctive linebacker. 10 tackles, 7 of them solos. So congratulations, Shane.
And finally for me, it's a big day for 2 reasons. Number 1, my alma mater got a great victory, 37-0. It's great to end the season on a win. It helps us to build over the winter time, and we're going to be ready to go next September. Watch out for the Redmen. Led by Gavin Lewis, quarterback, had a great year, especially this game. 21 of 34, 235 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Gavin, great job. This is for you, my friend. And I'll see you Friday at the Pep Assembly, 8 o'clock.
The final helmet sticker is going to go to Carey's. Jonathan Rocketer. Jonathan had another great game and a big 46-41 win. That made their season right there for Carey. So 1 reception for 21 yards. He carried the ball 24 times for 189 yards, and he scored 2 touchdowns. And then on defense, he had 7 tackles, 4 of them being solo, and 5 of them behind the line of scrimmage. In addition, he had 4 punts for 100. Was it returns maybe? I'm not sure. 4 punts for 139 yards. So Jonathan, another nice game for the Carey Blue Devils.
Hey, remember, boys, you can get your lovely T-shirt. See, I'm modeling it. Everyone is modeling it for you this year. You can pick them up in the Ms. Miller office in Upper or Bucyrus. Also, you get your Subway card and you get your own sticker to put in your lovely car or helmet or whatever you want to do with it. So come get them.
I just wanted to say to everybody, we've had a lot of fun, and we look forward to doing this every week, and we're going to do it again next year, and I'm convinced and sure that all the sponsors here is going to do this again next year, and it's going to be bigger and better. And we want to thank the principals and that's cooperated, and the athletic directors, and certainly the coaches that submitted the players. We want to thank the viewers. Thank you for viewing us and sharing us and liking us and tweeting us, and that has been a great response. So again, you'll see us next year, bigger and better, and again, thank you.
Again, I want to remind everyone that they can see the high school football videos, all 11, because we had a preview show this year, on the Facebook pages of Ms. Miller and Company, Primal Insurance, WQEL Radio, and Crawford County Now. We also want to congratulate Seneca East, Whitford, and Colonel Crawford. They're going to
Absolutely.
play a Week 11, as all three
Absolutely.
made the playoffs in Region 22 of Division 6. So until next year, we hope you have a great season. Bye, everyone.
That's right.